Hope you had a good weekend. This is the San Joaquin Valley's only 8 p.m. news. I'm Austin Reed. Thanks for being here. It's Monday, July the 24th. We are following up with new details in our big story from Friday. A mystery company has purchased $800 million worth of land near military bases here in the Golden State. Today, Emma Ott spoke with a local national security expert about this. She joins us from the newsroom with our big story tonight. Emma, what'd you find out?
Government officials continue to investigate a company that purchased nearly $1 billion worth of land around the Travis Air Force Base in Solano County. 8 months into the investigation, and there are still questions to be answered. Multiple California representatives and lawmakers alike have expressed serious concern over this. National security expert and retired Marine Corps officer Daniel Payne agrees.
It's unfortunate that, we haven't prevented this in advance, because this by far is not the first time we've experienced something like this. But what's alarming is that they found it necessary to purchase 3 sides of the base with only 1 side remaining.
Flannery and Associates, the mystery company who purchased the land, are now controlling 3 sides of the base, which poses a very serious security issue. Not to mention, this land was purchased at 5 to 10 times higher than the actual market value.
According to their attorney, we're saying, well, we're going to use it for agriculture. And then it was brought up, well, there's no way you're going to recoup your money if you try to use it for ag because of the amount you paid for the land.
So none of the reasons as to why the company purchased the land are making much sense.
They're still unable to tie even a name back to the company. They're saying it's controlled by U.S. citizens and American investors. Do you believe that to be true?
Well, unfortunately, we can only assume, their attorney, that's what their attorney said, that 97% of the Flannery Group is owned by Americans. I'd like to know who the other 3% is.
Unfortunately, if this land is being used to spy, there isn't much the United States can do about it. In May of this year, the Biden administration implemented a new rule that foreign nationals or companies would have to get a green light from the U.S. government before buying land near any U.S. military bases. While this is good news for future cases, it can't help us right now. This came after a Chinese company planned to build a milling plant near an Air Force base in Grand Forks, North Dakota, until the Pentagon and lawmakers raised objections and local officials scrapped the project. Although that plan was scrapped, China still owns that land. Supposedly, this land is zoned for agricultural purposes, but just like the Travis Air Force Base, it's very secretive.
We're constantly transmitting what are the threat assessments worldwide, and how the nuke targets change minute to minute, hour to hour, day to day.
Just like the North Dakota base, Payne says the chances of another Chinese company being behind Flannery and Associates is very high.
They're going to be able to just, sniff the air and find out what's going on. And you got all these pilots that are flying to whatever countries, dropping off cargo, whatever that cargo is. They're going to know what the cargo is. They're going to know where it's going.
I'm Emma Ott, keeping you updated on this developing story with MyTV 53 News at 8.
Emma, thanks for staying on that story. We appreciate it. In other business news, all new from our partners at Cal Matters.